us a little bit about yourself and your company?
My name is Paul C. Behr. I'm from Denver, Colorado. I've been an auctioneer for almost 40 years. I went to auction school in 1971. Joined the National Auctioneers Association in 1981. So I've been an auctioneer for almost 40 years and been a member of the National Auctioneers Association for almost 30 years. And have had a good opportunity. I've sold almost a little over 8,500 auctions during that almost 40 years. And it's been a wonderful, wonderful profession, and not only for personally, but professionally and also financially for a farm boy from Iowa.
That's great. Can you tell us a little bit about your specialty?
Well, I specialize now in selling automobiles. I sell a lot of wholesale car markets in Denver. I also sell some collector car auctions in Reno and Dallas and Phoenix and Chicago and different places. I was due up in New York here 2 or 3 weeks ago, but was unable to because of some auction school commitments. But I started out as a cattle auctioneer and sold cattle for 17 years and was lucky enough to be named the 1989 World Champion Livestock Auctioneer. Interestingly enough, you know, today there's 2010 now, and I haven't sold cattle on a regular basis for quite a few years.
Can you tell us a little bit about how winning the championship changed your life?
Well, you know, interestingly enough, winning a championship has changed. It didn't change my life tremendously from the standpoint of I didn't make any more money, nor did I ask for any more money, because I enjoyed what I did, and I figured that you know, that it was okay the way it was. But from a personal standpoint, it was fun competing and learning from other auctioneers. And interestingly enough, many of the auctioneers that I competed against are friends of mine today. So, you know, from a monetarily standpoint, it didn't change my life. And even from a personal standpoint, it didn't change my life, except for the fact that I got an opportunity to really cement some real good friendships from people that wanted to win the championship over me, and I wanted to win it over them.
Can you tell us about some auctioneers that influenced your career?
Oh, there's so many auctioneers that have influenced my careers. You know, I always wanted to be a livestock auctioneer when I first started out. So Ronnie Woodward from Broken Bow, Nebraska, Archie Moody from Darlington, South Carolina, Chuck Cumberland from Brush, Colorado, Bob Steffes, Ralph Wade, who's who, Kenny Trout, Ray Sims. You know, there's been so many auctioneers. The greatest auctioneer that influenced my life, without a doubt, is the gentleman that taught me auctioneering. That was Colonel Joe Reich, who started the auction school in Mesa City, Iowa, the old Reich Auction School. And I was the last auctioneer that he ever trained personally. I've had so much respect for him, and also he wasn't easy to work with, but he taught me a lot, and things that I use today I learned from Colonel Joe Reich, who I've always said was the greatest auctioneer who ever lived.
Well, you'd mentioned auction school. Can you tell us a little bit about your school, how it got started, how it came about?
Worldwide started in 1933 by Colonel Joe Reich, and he saw a need for education and training in the auction school arena, and there was other auction schools that were doing a good job. Missouri Auction School was in place, and Reppert was in place, and both of those schools are excellent. They do a great job then, they do a great job today. Colonel Reich started in 1933. He owned it for 40 years, and then Colonel Gordon Taylor bought it and owned it for 20 years, and then I've owned it now for about 10 years. And you know, interestingly enough, in all the things that I've gotten to do in the auction profession, the number one thing, the number one professionally rewarding thing that I've done in the auction profession is teach students, because it opens their eyes to a world that they have not seen before. It's just wonderful, and I wouldn't trade that experience for anything.
All right. And what about the Automobile Championship? Do you operate that, or what?
I do. I'm the owner and president of the World Automobile Auctioneer Championship. Each year we have a championship. Last year it was in Akron, Ohio. The year before that in Pennsylvania. The year before that in Spokane. The year before that, I think it was in Dallas, Texas. And some of the best car auctioneers in the world come and compete, and he or she, you know, try to win that coveted title and the money that goes with it and the ring that goes with it, and to become the world champion automobile auctioneer. It's a fun competition, and there's excellent auctioneers that enter it.